Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What is up? Thank you for stopping by to my channel. It really means a lot. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my 5 favorite rides at the Magic Kingdom over at Walt Disney World in Orlando. And let's get started. Alright, so let's get started with number 5. Number 5 would be, for me at least, and this is just the reasoning. I'll explain the reasoning behind it later. Is going to be Space Mountain. It is so the reason why it's number 5 and not number 1, some people might think I'm crazy, like, Roxana, what's wrong with you? It is a dark ride. By dark ride, I mean indoor ride. So it does, like, when I get off the ride, when you get onto like the little conveyor at the end of the ride, I do feel a little bit dizzy, not a lot, but like a little bit dizzy, which is why it's number 5 and not like number 1 for me. So yeah, and I like going on it. I like the whole space theme. And each cart is a 1-seater. I think the one in Disneyland is slightly different. I'm not sure. I've never been to Disneyland before. My family has. My mom, my dad, and my 2 older half siblings, my half sister and my half brother. They've been to Disneyland before. They were in Disneyland when my mom was pregnant with me. So my mom keeps telling me, yes, you've been to Disney. Like, that, Mom, being in your room does not count. I was not physically there to enjoy anything. So, yeah, so that's my number 5 favorite ride at Magic Kingdom. My number 4 is going to be, Peter Pan's Flight. I love the new queue for Peter Pan's Flight. It's now an interactive queue. It's not for standby. I know if you go through if you get a fast pass for that, you kind of miss out on it. The interactive queue, which I love, because before the queue was just one huge queue and it was outdoors and you're in like the beating sun and you're standing in like the heat and humidity for a long period of time, and that was not fun. So now with the interactive queue, you're in the shade a lot more, you're indoors. And so, yeah, that's my number 4 favorite ride at the Magic Kingdom. My number 3 is going to be Big Thunder. I love Big Thunder. It's I love like how you can seat 2 people. You can squeeze 3 adults if they're really teeny, like if they're really petite like me. I'm on the petite end, so me and like a few other I've done it back in like 2010 with 2 of my roommates. So 3 of us went on it perfectly. Like, we all kind of scooched in, and like we were all petite, so we were able to scooch 3 in a cart. Typically 2 fits comfortably. but you're able to squeeze in a third person if you're on the smaller end like I am. So, and I think that's another one where Disneyland's is different. I heard that Disneyland's is smoother or something like that. I can't remember. But that's my number 3 pick for the Magic Kingdom. I love it. You know, I like how it makes you feel like you're in the like Wild West and stuff, and you know, you're in this like runaway train and stuff. So Big Thunder, that's my number 3 pick. My number 2 pick is Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain, I love Splash Mountain. It's one of the rides I will go to like the first thing, and when I walk into the parks. Splash Mountain, here's another thing. It's both Splash Mountain and Big Thunder, because they're right next to each other in Adventureland. They both have similar wait times, which is nice. So you can easily get on, let's say, Big Thunder Mountain, which is typically like a 30 to 45 minute wait, which isn't too bad. Get on that and then hop on over to Splash Mountain, which has a similar wait time, which is nice, that they're close in proximity and you could just get on one, hop off, and then get on the other, and you know, walk over a short distance and hop onto the other, which is really nice. I love Splash Mountain, especially on the really hot, humid days, and you're looking for a way to cool off. Like that really big drop kind of like splashes water onto you, so you get a little bit wet. If you're sitting like on the front few rows, you're gonna get soaked. I know the one in Disneyland is a single rider, like log. So it's one huge log, but you can only sit one person per row. Where at Magic Kingdom at Disney World, you can fit like 2, maybe 3 people per row in each log, and get more people on that way, which obviously I don't have an opinion on. I can't say much for the one in Disneyland, but for Disney World, I would say Disney World wins that one. And then my number 1, and for the longest time, my number 1 was what's it called? Small World. That now has been changed. Like, I still love Small World, don't get me wrong, I still love Small World, especially when I just need to, you know, sit and just relax for a bit. It's a nice slow ride. But Seven Dwarfs Mine Train Ride has taken the number 1 spot. That is my favorite one. I like the feel that, like, swinging side to side, and I love how they kept some of the mechanicals, from the Snow White Scary Adventure ride, and they took some of those and put them into these Seven Dwarfs Mine Train Ride as like a little nod to Snow White Scary Adventure. So yeah, that's my number 1. The wait time for it is worth it. It's worth the like hour and a half, 2 hour wait time, honestly. If you're able to snag a fast pass, I would recommend that. You're considered lucky if you're able to get a fast pass for the Mine Train. And yeah, so Mine Train has now taken my new number 1 spot. Anyways, comment down below what your top 5 rides for the Magic Kingdom are. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye. Mwah.